Tonight we are painting a lion. Let's see, let's- my name is Rachel, and tonight my name is Rachel. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am live. I always love that. It's like, why can't I tell? I don't know. But anyway, we're painting this lion tonight. How fun is that? This is a really awesome ceramic or cement, some kind of heavy duty lion. Someone gave me to paint. And I am wearing long sleeves because I am in Pennsylvania and it's a little colder here than it is in Florida, which is pretty warm. Let me see, how warm is it right now? Um, it is, well, it had a high of 87 today in Florida, and where I am, it had a high of 60, 6, 7, 8, so like 20 some degrees. So it's a little bit different kind of weather. It's a little cooler tonight today than I'm used to, which I kind of like because it's been so hot. Also, it is love bug season, and the love bugs have been out in full force. I don't know if you ever heard of love bugs, but they are incredibly obnoxious. And I'm not a big fan of them personally. Um, there's been rumors about love bugs, actually, that and I'm using a paper plate and acrylic tonight. So in this brand new brush, I've never used this particular brush. All it says is it's made in China, but someone gave it to me to use for this awesome stream on this awesome lion, and we're getting ready to put some color on him. I am so excited to paint this lion, and it will hang up on a fence once we're done. He's so pretty just the way he is. I like a lot of ceramics that are white, but it's also very fun to put color on. And being that I'm streaming not at home, I have this little bucket of paints I can use. So hopefully this is going to do the job. I think they're just some cheap paints from somewhere. And we're going to see how well. I'm going to brush a little bit on his beard here. Let's see how this goes. And get some color on. Oh, actually look at that. It looks really nice. So we're getting some color on our lion's beard. And I apologize about the lighting because, like I said, we're I'm I don't have my usual lighting and stuff, which really doesn't make a difference because I'm always having trouble with it anyway. So this is wait, oh, here we go. Yeah. So it's not really a problem for me. I will paint anywhere. I will paint on the beach, in the woods, on the forest, in the park, in the dark, on a rock. I would paint with Spock, if anyone knows who that is. I am not a Trekkie, but I did used to watch Star Trek when I was a kid. I don't know if anyone else ever has, but welcome to my stream. Bella, hello. It looks so cool. Thank you, Bella. Isn't it's so fun? I love painting ceramic things. It's just a blast, you know. And I am standing up moving around, so you'll see my shadow be like all over the place. Now I did not add any water at all to this paint. It's very thin paint, as you can see. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue painting around his face with this paint. Let's see how far this one brush goes. How far does this paint actually go? And the more I go over it, the thinner it gets, but the faster it will dry, which is really great. So that is, it's when you're an artist, you work with what you have sometimes, and sometimes you can get really creative results from that you don't expect that are really awesome. So I'm kind of like just going around the outside a little bit. You can see how much texture there is because my brush isn't going inside of the cracks. So this is like very textured lion. And I was trying to see, I didn't see a hole or anything where water comes out. Like it looks like there's a little bubble, but I don't see like a hole. Like some of them like will spit water out when you hang them on the fence. This particular one, actually, it does have it. I just looked up its mouth and I can stick this brush in. So there is a place for water to come out his mouth. So this will have to really be waterproof, weatherproof, and all of that awesome stuff. Oh, how fun is this? And who is this? Beo! Hey, Beo! Bella! Thank you for saying it looks cool. Beo, yes, I'm painting a lion. Isn't this awesome? And this paint really does spread pretty far. I barely need any paint. This is a paint I have not used before. It's very, very thin. Because you can see it's very thick to start, but as I go over it a couple times, it thins itself out. And that's okay. Um, and yes, happy Thursday. Back to you. Thank you. So there are quite a few little crevices in this lion. So it's going to take some time to get, I'm not spray painting it. I could spray paint it, but I decided that I really enjoy painting this out here. All the white part was already, this was all spray painted previously. So I did a lot of spray painting and priming for this lion. You know what? I have to pick something here. My ADD is all over the place. So I'm going to pick to paint the right side of all of the bumps. And then I'll go back and paint the left sides. That way I will get something accomplished. But now that I think about it, my right side won't show up to you too as well as if I do the left side. So that's okay though. But yeah, this lion is awesome. I haven't decided what color to paint his eyes, so if anyone has a preference, that would be awesome too. So yeah, we're just hand painting this lion. Now I painted a lion on canvas previously, and my lion and lamb with angels and all that. It's still not finished. My goal this year is to finish paintings, and that, I plan on finishing it every time I work on it, and I never finish it. Now this is an angled brush. It's not seeming to be working very well for me for coverage. I'm going to try another brush here. This is a Filbert brush. Now let's see if that one, this is a little bigger. It's not angled. Let's see if this one works a little better as far as coverage. Oh, actually it does. Yay, coverage. And I don't know why I put this on a towel. So the towel will get paint on it, but that's okay. Paint is good. So bear with me with the lighting. Like I said, I don't have my usual lighting system as I'm in Pennsylvania. And oh my gosh, the weather here it's been just so nice to see rain and green trees and woods. I'm right near a babbling brook and in the mountains. It's such a wonderful, wonderful place to be. And oh, the birds too. It's so different than Florida right now is just teeming with bugs. Like they're called love bugs. And I started talking about love bugs earlier. And love bugs, they are the most annoying bugs. Now mosquitoes are more than annoying. Mosquitoes, they're annoying and can be dangerous and harmful. Love bugs are just plain annoying because they are very soft. They mate in midair, so it looks like they're double-headed. They're only in Florida as far as I know. I don't think they're outside of Florida. And some years they're worse than other years. And they're only around for certain times during the month, during the year, like for one, usually I think about a month out of the year. So, and they smush really easy and they're attracted to light colors and they're in every part of the air. It's insane how much they're they're in the air. Um, like everywhere. Like you open the door, they get inside your house. You open your car door, they're inside your car. They're on your car door handle, your house door handle. So when you open the door, you're smushing bugs. It's disgusting. And when you drive from one destination to another, the front of your car is now black. So it's you have to wash them off really quick or they will dry on there and you'll never get them off. It's really insane. Look at how fun this is. This lion is great. This paint is not bad either. I'm actually kind of impressed with the fluidity of it, even though it's a very thin, watery paint. It you can see it spreads real well. You know, the flow, it flows very nicely. So I wouldn't use this for like a professional painting. Well, I mean, I would. You can use pretty much anything. And if you're a professional, anything you make will become professional. But being as thin as it is, I'm actually liking the flow right now. I'm getting quick coverage inside of all of the crevices and things, as you can see. So how fun is that? And we'll go over it with some other colors as well. So isn't he happy? He's a happy lion. Let's give him a little bit of color in his mouth here. Make it look like he's got something in there. Right behind his teeth. Make his teeth pop out. If we put some dark underneath his teeth, then his white teeth will pop out more. And also, this is a lion that you can put a fountain in and have water come out. So it'll be hanging on a fence with water coming out of his mouth. And it's going to be so cool looking. I cannot wait till it's done. Okay. So how fun is that? Candy, Hearts, Art, welcome. So glad you're back. Welcome back. Happy Thursday to you too. Bayo started the Happy Thursday thing. I'm going to keep it going. When I lived in New York, we used to call it, well, it was, well, even here, anywhere you go, it's Thirsty Thursday. And yeah, so today's Thirsty Thursday. If anyone is enjoying that, awesome. Now, I wanted to paint this lion like rainbow colors, but the person I'm painting it for did not think that was a good idea. Go figure. Um, not paint it so it looks like a rainbow, but just like, you know, bright, colorful colors. But it will be outside and it's more of a, you know, like a side piece than, what do you call it? More of a side piece, you know, it's just not going to be a colorful area. It's for a guy that does not like rainbow lions. Yeah. So Thirsty Thursday, I'm going to take time and cheers. I'm drinking water, but cheers to whatever you're drinking tonight. Mm. Or this morning, or wherever you are, wherever you're located. It could be evening or morning. Cheers anyway. All right, so let's get some more paint. Just this little tube is all I have of this color. But I'm not, but the way it's, and I don't have my microphone. Can you hear me okay? I think I covered the microphone. I literally had to tape my phone to a box to get it up because I did when I flew here to Pennsylvania. I did not have any room in my luggage area to put a camera stand, so I literally duct taped my phone to a box and pushed the lid up. So if you're having trouble hearing me, that would be why. And the lighting is above me, so that's also, you're probably going to see a lot of shadows, but I'm still a painter and I'm still going to paint and still enjoy my therapy time. Kind of looks like, I don't know, looks like a lion. And he's got ears coming out here. I'm gonna put yellow on his ears just so they stand out a little differently, I think. I think that this lion is probably, I love animals, so being able to paint an animal figurine type thing is um, really nice for me because, like, just like, I don't know if any of you remember or was with me when I painted it was the sea guy, the merman guy. What do you call the merman guy? He's not King Triton. I call him King Triton because of the Little Mermaid, but it's not actually. I can't think of it. Um, and he has the pitchfork thingy. It's a Triton that he's holding, right? And then all I think of is Aquaman right now. So I'm going to try to see if I can lift this up. It's very heavy. Yeah, it is pretty heavy, but I'm going to hold it up and we'll paint these edges. We want to get all of this painted all nice and inside these crevices. And there's quite a lot of crevices. So the initial coating was done with spray paint, but I'm doing the rest of it with just brush. And this is very heavy. I have this little bucket I think I'll put under him. Maybe that'll hold him up for me. Ah, it worked. Yay. I've got 2 hands to use again. Hallelujah. I won't have to paint the towel. I always like it when things work out. That is for sure. If only I had my lighting, my lamp. I know it's around here somewhere. And I could put the lamp right over, maybe on the other side, so I would get a little less shadow, hopefully, if it works. I've got my apprentice. My apprentice is working on it. I have an apprentice right now, tonight. And I've been informed he's a master apprentice. So that's good. Oh, look how great this coverage is. Oh, look at that lighting. That is awesome. Yay, I love it. Oh, that's very helpful. Thank you, apprentice. You did a great job. I'm very excited about this new turn of events. I like the lighting. This is a definite addition to our stream tonight. Let's see if we can get his beard over here. And getting all these little crevices is kind of time consuming, but we're okay with that. I can't reach over there right now because of my angle. But I'm going to do all the other spots first. So, oh, looks like somebody was here and then just left. I wanted to say thank you for stopping by. For anyone who has just stopped by and just taking a peek, I appreciate you popping in. If you want to give this a like since you're here, that would be awesome. Let me get a little more paint. Sometimes it's surprising how fast the paint can wear out, or you can use it up. And they do make an acrylic paint extender. See, this is called Studio Series. I think, I don't even know where it's from. It's made in China, so I guess it's from where everything else is from. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say next. So this will be done in layers. We're going to start with our base layer of our white coating, and then for our main, this is our main layer. Get it? It's a joke. Main layer. We're going to use this burnt sienna color. Oh, paint extender. That's what I was talking about. So the paint extender works to help your acrylic paint. It thins it out and slows down the drying time, which is really nice. Bayo, if you're there, can you tell me if you can hear me okay? Because I literally put duct tape, or Candy, maybe you could tell me, anyone, if you can hear me okay. I literally have duct tape holding my phone to a board, holding it up so the camera can view this the stream tonight. Oh man, I love ingenuity. You know, what is it called? Necessity. I'm live right now. I am streaming by a roadside, so there's quite a bit of noise right now. I don't know, maybe people are coming home from something or going out to, who knows what people are doing, but there's a lot of traffic all of a sudden. This lion is too cool, right? Yeah, so I literally have duct tape covering my speaker where you would normally hear me talking from. Now this side I'm getting, you can't really see it because, you know, the lion is not on a turntable, which actually would be a good idea. If I had a Lazy Susan, I would put this lion on there and I could just turn it around. Oh my gosh, why have I not thought of that before? That is a wonderful idea. Lazy Susan, if someone could remind me in my community comments, that would be really cool. Right now, I forget things, like tomorrow I'll forget it about the Lazy Susan. So if anyone wants to throw in my community comments um, and remind me to get a Lazy Susan for when I do ceramic paintings, I would appreciate that. That'd be really awesome of you. And also tell me if you can hear me. Being that I am about a foot away from my phone that has duct tape all over it. So next time I answer my phone, it's going to stick to my ear. That's what you called true dedication to streaming. When you have to use duct tape to duct tape your phone camera, then you are a die-hard streamer. And you know, I like duct tape. I like streaming. I think I like all of that. I like cameras. all kinds of things. And I like lions too. I actually watched, what is that movie now with the Green Witch? Is it Wicked? Wicked. Yeah, I watched Wicked, and I don't normally care for musicals, but I did really like Wicked, and I liked the second one just as much, if not even more than the first one. Wicked for Good was also a really, really good movie. I really liked that. I really enjoyed Wicked for Good as well. Like I said, I'm really not into musicals, but some people really love musicals. And so, but I like some singing better than other singing and some songs better than other songs. So getting all these little crevices really takes time. I want to do his little nose. It's so cute. Let's give him a little nose here. That looks funny. And this brush is kind of big. He'll have a black nose, just like regular lions when we're done, probably. My person that I'm painting it for wants me to paint it like a real lion. You know, not like super realistic, but the colors. Those go nice and slow around the edges here. So what's the weather like where you are? I think I have a couple people that might be watching. I always like talking about the weather for some reason. Well, in Florida, it's always sunny and hot, except when it's stormy. Um, See if I can get a little bit in his mouth here, just behind his teeth. Then you can see his teeth better. This is awesome. If I could paint ceramics every day, I think painting ceramics to me is even more fun than just painting on canvas. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute and put in a little bit of yellow for his ears. I think you can see that. All right, I'm grabbing a little yellow over here. This is called Deep Yellow. And also I have a little bit of gray I got out earlier, and I might as well go ahead and use that because it's going to dry if I don't. And I'm going to paint his eyes kind of gray for a second, just to use this paint up before it dries, and also you'll see his little eyes. I kind of want his eyes to be green, but I'll start right now because you can paint over it. Well, you can't, but I can. But I want to give him like a little bit of an outline here, right in the crevices. That's where we're going to put our gray. And this line has a lot of texture. Like when they made the mold for this, they really put in a lot of detail, which is really impressive. They even have these little tiny divots where his whiskers are going to be. Little, let me pull back a little bit on my brush so it won't be so much shadow there. But there's little divots here, even where whiskers are going to be. So they actually put a lot into this mold. We put a little bit of gray in his nostrils there. So I'm going to work mostly this side because that side I can't reach as well. think you can hear me all right. I think it's looking pretty good. Go ahead, I'm going to move the ink in my little bucket. And I'm scooting him down. And let's paint his ears a little bit. He's got ears that come right on out of his lion's mane. And I'm going to do yellow because I want them to be different and noticeably like, yes, these are ears, not just the mane. His ears are not going to be yellow when we're done, but they are going to be yellow right now. That way we'll know where his ears are and they will be standing out. Enough for me to remember that he has ears, and I don't want to paint them completely the same color as the rest of his mane. Yeah. This is so fun. Let's give him some, we're going to give him a little bit of, variations of color throughout his beard and his fur and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm liking this already. So that paint was still wet. As you can see, it got on my brush. It was not dry yet, but it gave me the perfect color that I wanted, which is between the yellow and the brown for his whisker area. These are his cheeks. Look at that depth. It's just crazy. Just perfect. So I was, you know what, doing this reminds me when I was a kid, my sister and I there was a ceramic shop nearby where we lived, and we used to walk up there and paint ceramics when I was a kid. It was really, really awesome. Okay, I'm changing spots again so you can see my shadow. So hello. A little bit of brown and a little bit of yellow in there. Actually grab some brown from my palette because I'm not getting enough, as much as I want anyway, from the wet paint, which is good. That means it's starting to dry. So this is not going to be the Cowardly Lion, but I have seen, oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, thank you. Oh, I really appreciate that. I was saying this is not going to be the Cowardly Lion, although sometimes we all have a cowardly lion within us. And sometimes we have the lion that's the beast that just comes out. And I think everyone's capable of being a gentle lion, and everyone's capable of being a crazy beast lion. And it just depends on the situation, And I would say that I feel like, it's kind of hard for me when I feel like I'm talking to myself and I'm just like having my own little dialogue since I can't hear you guys. I can only see if you comment, so I do appreciate when you comment. I cannot see your thoughts, and probably that could be a good thing. Could you imagine if we could see each other's thoughts and they were actually in a little bubble over everybody's heads? We'd all be popping each other's bubbles like, are you seriously thinking that? All right. Now, I don't have my usual thing, so I am actually using a teacup for my water dish. But it's an old one. It's not really used for much else. Um, I'm just kind of cleaning up. I could use some fresh water though. Um, I've got, I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to lift this lid up a little bit, but I have, like I said, I have my phone duct taped to this lid so I can move it up and down, but not around and around. And this is my teacup I'm using back here for the paint. I'm going to see if I can get my assistant to get me some fresh, clean water. As you can see, it gets pretty dirty pretty quickly, so we'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got me some fresh, clean water. Thank you for staying, and I appreciate you. And I certainly do. Nothing like fresh, clean water and fresh paint. So let's get in some of these crevices here. We want to get this, all these crevices. We don't want any white left on this lion. So I'm going to take my bucket. It's my special bucket. I'll prop the lion up the other way. Let's see here. Excuse me. Yeah, that's going to hold. Good job. Good job to me. To myself. Good job to myself. And I am adding some water now because it seems to be drying really well. And that just lifts it right up off of that towel. So I can paint that side a little bit easier. And I think I will wind up using this whole thing of paint because there were so many crevices. I didn't realize how many crevices there were. But I can always add another color. Like I have this, what is this called? This is called a burnt umber. It's a little darker brown that I can put in the crevices actually. So that would work for that too. So I really don't need to worry too much about having, if I run out of paint, that's fine because there's always more paint. And I can always add white to something, which is great, and lighten it up, and some red or whatever color, you know. That's what being an artist is about. And I'm so happy. I'm going to have to say, I have been an artist now, just an artist. I'm not working any other jobs at the moment because I am determined to make my living doing what I want to do, not what other people think I should do, not what is expected of me. I have been doing that for so many years that I I just got too burned out, you know. Got too burned out on working for other people who may or usually may not appreciate the work that you do. And it's for that, you know, for them. And sometimes you get paid what you're worth, and sometimes you don't. And I figured that there's enough stuff that happens in life that I want to be happy. I don't want to, you know, wake up and say, oh, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to deal with this or that. I want to wake up and say, I can't wait to start my day. I'm looking forward to my day. I want to wake up and say, I feel happy today. I feel happy. Not, oh Lord, I have to go to work or it's Monday. Oh, you know, it sucks. And You know, I've done that enough times. Let's give him a little brown on his tips of his ears here. I like this lion, but I've done that so long that it's just time to do what Rachel wants, you know? And I had some really great friends help me make a store finally. I've been trying to do that for so many years. Just make a store so I could sell my art and items with my art on them, which I finally have. Yay! And it is in the description if you want to check it out. I have like swimwear, towels, beach towels. You can get the art on prints on canvas. You can, oh, I have shoes and bracelets for even Mother's Day stuff. And I'm so excited to be able to have that and share it with you now. Oh, and there's an awesome a mermaid coloring book. So check out the mermaid coloring book. It's in Printify. So I'm having a little quiet time. If you have any questions, feel free, or any comments. But I'm going to take a moment to stop talking and just paint. I would like to play some music for you, but I never know what is allowed. Plus, I don't have my stuff. So it'll just be a little bit of quiet time. Oh, it feels good. So right now where I am, it is 9:33. So we have a few, about 20 minutes left for tonight's stream. And like usual, I'll probably do the rest in a short because more people have patience to watch shorts than hour-long videos. And I do not have yet, well, I started it, but is it Deviant Art? Where is it? All the artists go there and they have their own like one-on-one. So like if you want to have your own one-on-one art session with me, you can. Long streaming, a detailed type of uh, more detailed art and things like that. You know, you get some bonuses and benefits and you get to sign up. Yeah, is it DeviantArt? Oh, Patreon. Da-da. Well, both of them really, but Patreon is the one that's most popular for artists. Now that I got that dark brown out, I really, really want to use it, but I'm going to finish using up this other brown first. And move this towel back. That's why I put it on a towel, because it's easy to move this lion around, because it's very, very heavy, being that it's like cement or it's either cement or ceramic. Whatever it is, it's very heavy. And it takes a little bit of muscle sometimes to move these type of things. Yay! We're gonna call this brown night because we're painting like brown. But I love it. It looks really good. You can really see the color coming together. And I'll probably be streaming from Pennsylvania again next time as well. Get in those little crevices. Oh yeah, this is looking really nice. So on the screen I have little boxes I haven't seen before. I'm gonna hit one and see what happens. Actually, I gotta cut the duct tape a little better. Like I said, I duct taped my phone to this box um, so I could film or so I could video tonight. And it must be a new feature. I'm going to test it out here. It says choose a game to stream with. Oh, that's what that little box is. Okay, we're not going to do that. Nope. We'll just keep painting. Our lovely lion. So does anyone have like a spirit animal or an animal, like a favorite animal? My spirit animal I found is a red hawk, red-tailed hawk. Pretty much any hawk, but mostly the red-tailed hawk is my spirit animal. And when I'll tell you a little story. When I was traveling years ago, all alone, I was traveling from Seattle, Washington to Utica, New York, which is about 3,000 miles. And I was all on my own, traveling by myself. And, I was going through a hard time of my life. And I was going through this little town, and there was like what do you call a median between the roads in this town. And there were a lot of cars, heavy traffic. And on either side of me, in front of my car, two red-tailed hawks landed, one on the left and one on the right, one in the median and one on the other side of the road. And they landed just ahead of where my car was and kind of walked like they were looking at me. And, and there was cars everywhere. It was so weird. Like, what bird, usually birds don't like to be around like a lot of cars and people. And these birds just landed like right there. And I thought that was so crazy. There wasn't any food or anything there for them, any reason for them to land. So I was just like, why? I took it like it was a sign that I was going in the right direction, because like I said, it was a hard time in my life, and I used the spirit animal, my spirit guide, or whatever you call them. So these birds to me meant that I was doing the right thing, I'm going in the right direction, and kind of like little angels flying with me, that I wasn't alone, because I felt very alone um, when I was traveling alone across the United States in my little Ford Escape. I miss that car. I had the best little car. It was a bright yellow, like kind of this kind of yellow. It was a bright yellow Ford Escape. And a lot of people don't like Fords, but I like Fords. I've had quite a few. I had a Mustang, a Ford Mustang. Let's see, a Ford F-150. I had, I had a Pontiac. It's not a Ford, but it was like I've had two Pontiacs actually. It's so crazy because like my first car ever was a Pontiac, and then I got, was it when I was in high school? It was like a Pinto, I think, and that was back when I don't know if they were still making Pinto. I think they quit making them because they blew up. Like if someone hit the back of the car, it would blow up. I think the gas tank was in a weird spot or something like that. And so they quit making that model of Ford Pintos. But then, um, let's see, then what else did I have? The other Pontiac I had was a van, like a minivan. So yes, I was a soccer mom for a while. And that actually drove really well. I remember racing people. I would I have a lead foot and I do like to race. I like racing. I like fast cars, boats, cigarette boats, um, motorcycle racing, horse racing, you name it. I like all that stuff. I like to go fast. Although when I paint, sometimes it can be fast, sometimes not so fast. Let's get a little more gray in his other eye over here. I guess I'm done with my story. And we are just about done for the night. All right. I think he's looking pretty good, don't you? I actually have a couple of videos I have not yet posted of things I have been working on. I've been very busy and also I get very distracted very easily. So I'll start making the videos, and where I get distracted the most is when I'm choosing music for my videos. And I don't know, a squirrel goes by. So sometimes it takes me a long time to get the videos. Like I'll start it one day and it won't go up for a week because I get distracted so much. Yeah. Now he's got a nose. Really pretty. Yeah, I like this lion. Let's give him a couple little whisker lines here. Just like that. And if you haven't liked my channel or subscribed, that means you haven't liked my channel or subscribed. Uh, but I'll appreciate if you do. Like I said, I am done working for corporate America, and I am now working for Team Rachel. Just trying to be an artist. That's my goal. Be all artsy fartsy. Oh, Candy, hi. You're moderating your husband's tarot. Oh, he does a live stream in tarot? That's really exciting. Oh, this is really nice. Um, that you help him with that and that he does that. I didn't even know he did tarot. I have so many people I watch do that. Um, I have actually done tarot myself. My friend said I'm really good at it. Uh, so that was kind of a cool thing. I got this lion, my very, 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 very close friend. Um, Someone gave him this lion for some work he did. and kind of like payment. And then I decided, and then he wants it painted. And so my very good, close, awesome friend asked me to paint this for him. So it's not my lion, I don't get to keep him, but I do get to paint it. And even if I did get to keep him, I don't have a fence to put him on. And so, which would be really cool. I wish I did though. Where does your husband stream? Is he on YouTube or is he on what do you call it? TikTok or something like that? I got a lot of yellow paint for some reason. Don't know why I got so much yellow out. I do want to use it. But I think I'll just mix a little bit of the brown with it and just do his whole face with this brownish yellow color. And we'll finish up with that. Okay, remove that little cup. I wonder if I move them. Oh, it's sticking to the towel. That's what I didn't want to happen. Okay, that works. There. This is the base. This is not what it's going to look like when we're done, of course. It takes several layers to get to where we want it to be. So right now I'm going to be mixing this yellow here with this brown because I want like a light brown for his face, like a reddish brown, not too dark, but definitely lighter than his mane. So let's see, maybe a little lighter than that. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow to that. And oh, Candy, he's on YouTube. He usually goes live when I'm live, but you could catch the replay at Tarot Trans. Oh, thank you for that. Tarot Transformation. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to check that out. Very cool. Okay. There comes our lion face. Not our cheating face, it's our lion face. That's my weird sense of humor. And I don't like laugh. I tell jokes and you have to like know my sense of humor to get that I'm telling a joke, which I usually always am joking. Um, I try not to be too serious. It's kind of hard when you work and you're in a serious work environment. Sometimes it's hard to know or to be jokey because you get so serious with things. But I always pretty much like to joke around, have fun with like play on words and stuff like that. He's got quite a bit of color. We're getting somewhere here. I like the lighter color to separate his face from his mane. I'm going to mush it into the corners. Mushy, mushy, mushy. Oh, I forgot to mix it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. It's mixed. Didn't take too long. He looks pretty surprised right now. Like, ooh, someone's painting me finally. I'm getting color. I gotta take a screenshot of this So remember your tarot thing. Let's see, maybe it was this button. Okay, I think I got it. That's nice you help your husband with that and that you're supportive, Candy, because people need help and support. And you're a good wife to do that for him. I'm surprised I didn't know that already. I like to wrap jewelry. I think wrapping jewelry is a really fun pastime. Making jewelry, necklaces, very fun for me to do. That's another hobby I have, um, is wrapping jewelry. I'm working on getting like a drill bit to drill through rocks or crystals because I love wearing crystals and I want to make my own. I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on other people's. And plus, I'm crafty, so I like to make my own stuff anyway. Candy. Yeah, he's really good to me too. Totally worth it. He supports your art. Oh, that's really amazing. Oh, sounds like a good team. You guys are a good team. That's awesome. Throw a little color up here. This is going to be the most awesome lion. And I'll take a smaller brush and get into those details. Um, in at a later date, not tonight. But I want to get into these crevices with some really dark um, brown paint, like inside his ears and stuff, and get in that mouth real nice. So we've got a really good start tonight on this lion. I'm very happy with the way he's turning out. He's very happy. We have a nice happy lion. Let's go ahead and get his ears over here. They're not quite as yellow, but yet you can still tell them apart from the rest of his his mane. It does seem like a lot of people stream at the same time I stream. And I love all of those people's streams, and it's hard for me to watch them, and I always have to catch the replays. And same with me, with you guys. So anyone who is not a streamer and is just watching, thank you for watching. And if you're an artist or wannabe artist, um, you know, you can do it. And thank you for sharing your time with me. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night and spend my hour of art. I still have some paint left, so I'll use this up at the end. But just thank you for joining me tonight in this. Uh, what is this one? Raw umber. I'm gonna. Whoops! I just dropped the lid. I'm gonna paint his lips with this darker color really quickly, and then we'll end our stream. Saw that lid fell on the floor. I'll find it. But for now, let's pick a little brush. And we're just going to darken around his mouth a little bit. And then we'll call it a night. We want him to have a little bit of a face. And I like to spend time on the eyes, so that's why I'm not doing them tonight because I want to be able to have really good time to do that. And so that will be in um, a fast forward motion time. Huh? I can't think of it. Speed. What did you? Anyway, in a short. Let's go around each tooth. Yeah, he's gonna be really pretty when he's done. I'm excited for this one. And that's what I forgot tonight, that I did bring my microphone, but I forgot that I have it. So if the sound was hard tonight, that was me forgetting I have a microphone I can use. And I did bring it with me. Here in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Where we have the awesome little beaver thingy. What is it, the groundhog? I used to watch Groundhog Day like a lot. That was like one of my favorite movies of all times. Good old Bill Murray. So there you go. Come a little bit of dark up here. I can't see that side very well, and nor can I reach it. So I'm basically focusing on this side for now. There we go. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. You have an awesome night. Candy, thank you for your comments and for sharing your husband's live stream thing with me and with everyone. It was really cool of you to do that and to take time out to watch my stream as well. And I appreciate you doing that and telling me that you do that as well. You're a really good, really nice person. I appreciate you. Bayo, thank you for joining. Good night. My beautiful son, Tony, I love you. If you're watching, you have a wonderful night. And we'll see you next time.